Well, looks like the worldwide expansion of the Steel Frame PREFAB home company known as Q continues, as they just dropped into another country. They've officially landed a home in Canada, adding to their list of countries delivered to that includes the USA with homes in both Florida and Puerto Rico. To make things a little more interesting, the home delivered is their winter model. A very bold look with the black siding, and against the snowy background is sure to turn a few heads. If you're one of those people that wants every home on the channel to look the exact same and doesn't like anything exciting, this might not be the video for you. If you're not, feel free to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Here's the thing, the entire line from Q has a modern, almost futuristic look that definitely sets it apart from a lot of the other options available in the space. It's a noted head turner, without a doubt. I was able to get a look at a few of their models when I was over checking out their factory in Spain a few years ago, and I like what they're doing. However, I've been waiting patiently to get a look at their winter model. If you're new here, they've got spring, summer, autumn, and winter models available. The seasons correspond to the decor of the home, and the winter model has a black exterior. The black exterior combined with the clean lines of their build equates to a bold look that works best in a bold environment. Probably not a good fit to sit one of these things down in suburbia behind a white picket fence. The theory checks out because the winter they recently delivered is on the coast of Prince Edward Island, and it has some of the boldest terrain around. I've only spent about 48 hours total on PEI, but I'm willing to sign off on the location. I should probably back it up here. If you haven't heard of Q, they're a prefab home company located in Spain that ships homes around the world. Yes, you heard that right. They ship their homes all the way around the world. A company offering worldwide shipping is quite rare because different countries have different build requirements, so it's no small feat to offer this. In fact, a lot of companies don't even ship nationwide, so it's quite a feat. Their homes range in size from 194 square feet up to 710 square feet with a few different size options in between. I would say most of their models lean hospitality, definitely on the small side with units like the Pocket, but their larger options do open the door for longer term stays or even full-time living. It's been fascinating to watch things evolve and see all the different places that they've shipped homes to. One place that seems to have really taken off for them is Puerto Rico. They send a lot of homes to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Puerto Rico, so I can't speak on it much, but it looks lovely. There are a couple reasons I wanted to revisit the company and check out their latest build, and it's not just the look. Sure, that's part of it, but a big thing is also the construction. It seems right now there's a lot of activity in the comments from people looking for options that might offer a little more fire resistance, which makes sense given the recent events in California. So for everyone that's been asking, Q is one of the companies that builds with a steel frame, and they also have metal siding. Here's a closer look at the winter version of the Q family that they recently delivered. Spoiler alert, the look slaps. The model in question has dimensions of 13'7" by 35'7" for a total listed square footage of 409 square feet. I think the most logical place to start on this one is the exterior because that's where they've got the head-turning black siding. One of the standout features on these models from Q is the glass box type deal on the front of them. I've been up in the glass case and it's kind of a weird feeling because it's almost like you're outside. Even the floor is glass. Probably the closest I'll come to flying. From the first time I saw a home from Q, I have wondered how the glass box would hold up during shipping because let's not forget, these are shipped down the road. Potholes, they're shipped on boats, waves. But so far, seems like there's no issues because they're still building them. If they were breaking or even cracking in transport, I feel like they'd probably pull the plug because the headache of trying to get it repaired or fixed at a distance probably wouldn't be worth a squeeze. Moving on from the glass case of emotion on the front, they've got the glass door on the side and a feature that I've been hyping up a lot lately, and that's the window above the counter below the cabinets. The backsplash window, if you will. Big fan of that this year. Rounding out the natural light sources, they've got two tall windows on the same side wall the door is on, two windows on the back, and another into the living room. Inside, they've got an interesting setup. Basically, what we've got here is a multi-use space to maximize how the space is used. If you can take a certain part of the home and use it for multiple different functions, you're getting what I like to call a twofer. That stands for 2 for 1. For example, at the back of the floor plan, they've got the bedroom that comes with a bed that, when not in use, folds up into a couch. Living room by day, bedroom by night. They've also got a set of bunks that fold down in the hall, so if you've got a couple extra people hanging around, they've got somewhere to sleep. Always a good thing. The kitchen and dining room are on the front of the home. I would want to have some kind of outdoor space off the dining room just in case I want to invite guests over and entertain. I haven't wanted to yet, but you never know, it might happen. The bathroom is between the dining room and bedroom, and in the bathroom you'll find a corner shower, toilet, and a vanity. All in all, a cool home that I think looks even cooler decked out with the winter spec. Now, I didn't realize this until I was sniffing around their website doing a little research for this video, but Q has launched a new model that I didn't even know existed. They've had the Q family for a while now, but apparently now they've also got the Evoke, which is in the same family as the Q family. Yep. I have yet to get up into the Evoke, but I think it might be a better option for a guy like me. Let me explain. Compared to the regular family, the Evoke has the kitchen where the bunk set was located, and I think this might be a better use of space. Everyone direct your attention to the kitchen. Hang on, first, I do read the comments and realize there are a lot of good chefs in the audience, so there might be a little bit of pushback on the size of the kitchen in the Evoke, but that's not a concern for me. None of the programs that I'm running require a chef's kitchen, so the galley's gonna do the trick. I fully understand there are people out there who spend more time in the kitchen who are getting a higher taste per bite ratio than I am, and they will probably want the other layout, but I guess we'll see. Another thing I like about this kitchen location is the dining room becomes the dining room living room, and that means more space to chillax. The obvious downside is you lose the bunks in the hall because that's now where they've got the kitchen. It doesn't say, but I'll bet the couch in the living room is a fold out, and if that's the case, when the music stops, you're really only short one bed, so let me know what you think on this one. Given the choice, are we going with the family or are we going with the Evoke? Another change they made over at Q since the last time I posted was adding different levels of finish so people can get into their homes at different price points. I went into the Evoke catalog and it's available in an essential, comfort, or luxury spec. I like this because sometimes people don't even know what's available. Maybe there are options they would select, but they don't know that they exist, and you don't know what you don't know. So makes it hard to get it. At this point in the video, you're probably thinking, wow, sounds super. I wish I could test one of these things out, and you're in luck. Soon. Apparently they're shipping an entire resort's worth of homes to Puerto Rico right now, so if you want to get up in one of these things for a sleepover, it's going to be available soon, and I'll get those details out whenever I have them. Now for the moment some people have been waiting for, the pricing. Before I get into the pricing, keep in mind prices can and usually do change, but will be accurate at the time of posting this video. The model shown has a base price of $150,000. Q has landed their first prefab home in Canada, and I think it looks awesome. They're out there building a modern prefab home with a steel frame and a head-turning signature look. Again, I like the look of what they got going on over there, and I'm always excited to see where they might turn up next. So I'll be following along with what they're up to and posting updates right here on my YouTube channel. That's all I've got for today. If you like prefab home videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I've got new ones coming out every single week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.